Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. I am DZW and today we are going to look into the disappearance of the Sodder family children. The Sodder children disappearance is a haunting and mysterious case that has puzzled investigators and captured the public's imagination for decades. This baffling and tragic event unfolded on Christmas Eve in 1945 in the small town of Fayetteville, West Virginia, when the Sodder family's home was consumed by a devastating fire. The fire claimed the lives of 5 of the Sodder children and left behind a web of unanswered questions, suspicious circumstances, and unresolved mysteries that continue to haunt the family to this day. The Sodder family was a close-knit Italian-American family consisting of George and Jenny Sodder and their 10 children. They were known for their strong family bonds and deep religious convictions. The family lived in a 2-story house, and by all accounts, they were a happy, loving family. On the night of December 24, 1945, the Sodders went to bed after celebrating Christmas with friends and family. In the early hours of the morning, around 1:30 a.m., a fire suddenly broke out in their home. George and Jenny, along with 4 of their children, escaped the burning house. Marion, 17, John, 23, George Jr., 16, and Sylvia, 2. Tragically, the other 5 children, Maurice, 14, Martha, 12, Louise, 9, Jenny, 8, and Betty, 5, were unaccounted for and presumed to have perished in the fire. What makes this case particularly puzzling is a series of strange events and oddities surrounding the fire and its aftermath. The fire itself was highly suspicious. Despite its intensity, it is unusual that no human remains were found in the ashes, leading many to believe that the fire was intentionally set. In the midst of the fire, George tried to call the fire department, but found that the phone lines were cut. He then attempted to use his 2 trucks to reach the town's fire department, but they wouldn't start, even though they had worked perfectly fine the day before. The local fire department was only 2.5 miles away from the Sodder home, yet they did not arrive until 8 a.m., 7 hours after the fire was first reported. No human remains were found in the ashes of the house, even though the fire burned hot enough to destroy the entire house. This led to speculation that the missing children may have escaped or been removed from the scene. In the years following the fire, the Sodder family received several tips and sightings of the missing children. One woman claimed to have seen the children in a passing car while the fire was still burning, and another family member received a letter implying that the missing children were safe. The Sodders strongly believed that their children were abducted, and they suspected foul play from an individual or group who had a motive to harm their family. They even hired a private investigator to look into the case, but no significant leads were found. As time passed, the Sodder parents became increasingly convinced that their children were still alive, and they never stopped searching for answers. They erected a billboard on their property with pictures of the missing children and a plea for information. The case remains unsolved, and the fate of the 5 missing Sodder children remains a mystery to this day. Thank you for making our way through this video. If you like this video, hit that like and subscribe button and let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And as always, until next time.